Morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to our Northeast morning devotion. This is Monday, August 5th, 2024. And let's begin with one bow to Heavenly Parent. Monday. Photo. Let's now recite the family pledge number 5, first in Korean. Good 우리 가족은 찬송을 중심하고 매일 주제적 찬송 세계와 예선적 세계의 통일편에 중심적 바중을 집중하고 맹세하나이다. Number 5, our family, the owner of Chernobylsk. Our family, the owner of Chernobylsk, pledges to strive every day to advance the unification of the spirit world and physical world as subject and object partners. You. And let's go to our opening prayer. All on Ibrahim. Can you offer us a prayer this morning, please? And Hamad. Seems like your sound is not working. I hear you. And hear you still.
Hello? Hello.
Hi, Clofa, we can hear you. All right. So, okay, since Clofa is speaking, how about Clofa? Can you offer prayer, please, this morning? Unmute yourself.
Me?
Yes, please. Can you offer prayer, please?
Okay. Good morning, Heavenly Parents. Thank you very much for bringing us together with this technology. We live in a very different times. Things are happening so fast. We pray that we can be sensitive to our true mother's heart, sensitive to those who are around her in a close circle, making sure that all things go smoothly. And we're up to the challenge. You trained us. Our hearts are moved by each other. Sometimes when we hear the testimonies of our close associates or even total strangers, we are moved by their words and their experience. So we want to offer our time together, our camaraderie, and our reciprocity, our give and take, our give and receive action on this platform. Thank you for all those behind the scenes who are making sure that Zoom is always smooth, and the details when brothers and sisters want to share their slides, that really goes without difficulty. So we offer our day to day, and I report this in the name of Clofa Desatel, the Central Blessed family, Jew.
Aju. Thank you, Clofa, for jumping in there. All right, let's go into our morning stretches. And let's begin first with 3 deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, stretch your arms to the sky as far as you can. And go to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your hands around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now arms across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some head rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now shoulder rolls forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And turn your body to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And wrist rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10 seconds. Massage or stretch any part of your body that you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.Aju, thank you so much. Everybody's all ready to go. So let's go into our breakouts and share our points of gratitude this morning with each other. See you back in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Hope your great breakouts were inspiring and cool. I had two wonderful ladies in my breakouts, and so I've been instructed to call upon Anne Marie, so I'm going to call on her this morning.
Hello, everyone. My gratitude is for the experience that I am having in the past 2 weeks, due to the fact that I have COVID, and because I live in a house with my daughter and son-in-law and their infant baby. I am completely sequestered on the very top floor, and I'm not allowed to come down the stairs. Fortunately, I have a bedroom and a bathroom, so I'm okay. But even when they bring me food with the arm extended. They are not trying to come close to me whatsoever. The only way I can talk to them is on the phone. And that has been going on for 2 weeks now, and I'm still not quite negative, so I can't go down. I also been told by my doctor that even when I am negative, I won't be able to commingle with the infant for another month. So this is a very interesting experience because I am already cooped up there. I can't do anything. I cannot help in the house for sure. I can do my work. I don't feel very sick. It's just like a big cold as far as I'm concerned. But the emotional effect is interesting. Having the family downstairs but not being able to communicate with them or seeing them, and feeling that I don't want to be touched, nobody wants to come close to me. It's a very interesting kind of feeling, and I have been dealing with this. And actually, I'm grateful for the experience, because in this world, a lot of people have been put in this position, not because of COVID, but because of a lot more difficult situation. The pariahs in India and many others. It just gave me a very different kind of experience, and I am grateful for it because I'm learning something new. So that's that.
Thank you, Anne Marie, for your sharing, and we hope that you overcome COVID soon and you're able to get back out and meet people. It's again, forward to seeing you again, Sunday service. All right, let's move to our reading this morning and reflection through Pastor Taquino.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Mrs. Amari. Yeah. I hope you can get well soon. Would like to see you. Okay. Let's continue to read True Mother's Rakshahamun Anthology 1. Among today's humankind, has there ever been anyone who knew about God's heart and the circumstances and wished to liberate him? Though heaven continued to endure the people of Israel, they failed to accept Jesus, with the result that they had to wander around for many years. However, Jesus' death on the cross set the condition by which the foundation of Christianity could be laid on this earth. So, so the history of Christianity continued for 2,000 years, and the foundation to receive the Lord of Second Advent was finally prepared by 1945. However, those who were prepared failed to connect to the Father. For a person to stand as the Lord of the nation, there must be citizen. Similarly, in realizing God's providence, The people who are following him need to fulfill their responsibility. However, when True Father came, his followers failed to fulfill their responsibilities, leaving him no choice but to begin again from the bottommost part of hell. True Father was called by heaven at the age of 16 to begin working for the providence. It is true that heaven prepared the environment surrounding True Father and also built a protective fence around him. True Father's great uncle was a Christian pastor. At the time, Korea was under Japanese rule, and the people who were taking part in the independence movement against Japan were Christians. True Father also knew when Korea would regain independence. The people who had received the spiritual revelations from heaven knew when Korea would be liberated. Under such circumstances, heaven chose a central figure and made preparations, but the forces on Cain's side were just too strong, and the ideal imagined by those on True Father's side were very different from reality. So he received much persecution even after Korea was liberated. It could not again complete independence and torn between America and the Soviet Union. It was divided contrary to its wishes into North and South. At that time, True Father still had to embrace the whole country, and so after staying a while in the South, he went up to the North to lay his foundation. There he was persecuted and imprisoned. When next, oh, when Father was 16, he received his mission from Jesus and assumed the role of the only begotten Son. This was when Father had to fulfill his responsibilities at the growth stage, during which Adam and Eve should have looked only toward God with absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience under God's realm of protection. During that time, Adam and Eve looked toward themselves instead, which led to the whole. Father also had to pay indemnity for all the responsibilities just that Jesus, the only begotten Son, had not been able to fulfill, which was why heaven told Father, who was in South Korea, to go to North Korea. True parent's position, be established by heaven in the fallen world, could not come about without indignity. Consequently, Father went to prison. In the prison, Father was in a situation in which he was to have been executed the following day. Heaven could not ignore this, which is why heaven worked through the UN forces in order to make it possible for Father to return to South Korea. The historic work of the UN forces would not have been possible without heaven's help. If Russia had voted against it, there would have been no way for it to happen. However, heaven moved the UN to vote in favor of sending troops. True Father fulfilled the restoration through indemnity that Jesus had not been able to achieve in his 33-year life course. True Father Lowly Wombong, the first version of the divine principle in Bromildon during the hardship of the refuge period. That is why we have the exposition of the divine principle today. the only begotten Son of God, must find the world. The will cannot be achieved without embracing both Cain and Abel. After the Second World War, Korea was divided into North and South, and the North was dominated by the Soviet Union. Even though True Father knew this, he still had to go to the North. At that time, many spiritual and heavenly phenomena were taking place in the North, centering on Pyongyang. There were people who believed that the Lord came in the flesh to that region. True Father crossed the 38th parallel to embrace his caring children, but he was imprisoned and persecuted. Thanks to the UN troops, however, he was free and he was able to return to the South, where he founded the Unification Church. True Father was imprisoned 6 times. He could have avoided that path, but in order to bring Cain and Abel together as one and register them both as his children, he had to fulfill his mission of the true parents, even in prison. In other words, True Father was in a position where he had no choice but to follow such a path of suffering. When we consider True Father's family, we find that he had a great uncle who was both a Christian pastor and a central figure in independence movement. That great uncle also had a close connection to President Simon Lee. Had, had he been connected to True Father? Therefore, it would not have taken long to build the foundation we have today. The Korean Peninsula was divided into North and South due to the Korean War. Thus, the foundation prepared by God was lost, and the True Father had no choice but to begin anew. Consequently, he began his work again in Bonnet called Kusma. He also had to go through an indemnity course of being imprisoned 6 times. Thank you. So today we finished a section, quite long reading, but I know the whole section since yesterday. We talk about the Lord of Second Advent, True Father's indemnity course. And when I read this from True Mother's viewpoint of True Father's life course, and that struck to me uh, because of true parents. True parents, as a parents, must unite Cain and Abel. Yeah, that is really struck me. So, and like the overlapping situation right now, Cain side too strong, and Abel side is not in reality. That's exactly our situation. I felt, but how we can being strong. So we need a people. That is a time right now. I believe, that we have to embrace change, but every type people must be strong. And the other section, actually, I hit the true father that he could have avoided that path, but in order to bring Cain and Abel together as one and register them both as his children, he had to fulfill his mission of the true parents, even in a prison. Even he had to go to the suffering cause in order to bring the unity between Cain and Abel. True mother said she could avoid, but he couldn't avoid that suffering cause because true father is a true father. And because he knew the heart of God, heart of the Jesus, inherit the heart of the Jesus and mission from Jesus Christ when he was 16. So sometimes our situation, we could avoid our difficulties, or maybe we can choose the course, more easy way, easy course. But when we look at the heart of God, heart of true parents, as true father did, as children of true parents, we sometimes have to go to that difficult way. But the purpose to choose that way, we want to embrace the all human being and fulfill our mission as the children of God. And true parents call us Heavenly Tribal Messiah. That is my reflection today. Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor Takino, for your reflection this morning. Yeah, our movement is born out of suffering, and really appreciate the reading this morning to understand our roots. Always, we have to follow the way of true parents, right? Even the difficulties. Thank you so much. Let's now move into our breakouts once again and share with each other. 2 minutes. brothers and sisters, breakouts. Hope you had a good discussion with each other. I'd like to call upon Juan Parin, all the way from Thailand, to share with us this morning. Juan Parin, are you still there?
Goodness, I have a hard time unmute.
Okay.
Anyway, because I think most of us have been in church for a long time, have seen what True Father has gone through, and at time, I didn't think it was so difficult for True Father. I look at it as True Father is Messiah. Yes, he has to go through all these things. Of course, he can do it. You know, nothing he can. He's a Messiah. Of course, he can do it. But at this time of my life, I realized how difficult it was, and much deeper. I realized much deeper how hard it was for True Mother to accomplish each organization that he started. People like me, I unite. You know, absolute faith, absolute love, absolute obedience, but yet there's no intelligent. I think I forgot to ask God for the intelligent, for the smart, for the understanding, the way it's supposed to be. Yes, I'm one of those who follow True Father, but I have no use of anything else. So I felt that from what True Mother said, it made me realize that unless I really understand, I can't totally support him. I only been one of the head counts that Satan cannot accuse him that nobody follow him. So that's my reflection on that. I'm sorry. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Juan Parin. Very nice to see you. Thank you for tuning in with us today. God bless you. And
Thank
let's now move back to Chen Wan and Pastor Kino for announcements.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, and, we already passed in the wilderness course. True Mother shared us in the we are living in the era of childhood. True Father also mentioned the Jubilee years. So the era of change, but how we can catch that era, Jubilee year, and the era of childhood we are living right now, how we can feel that, I think that is important. Okay, so August 5th, prayer request. True Mother, number one, True Mother's health and victory for Korea as a father nation for the unification of South and North Korea. Victory for Japan as the mother nation, especially in her court case. Victory for the USA as the elder son nation. All US leaders and members to unite as one with True Mother. All blessed families to connect to the Chonshimwon Providence. Revival of the next generation. 1,000 new family members joining. Sending 1,000 new blessed couples to Korea next year, including 250 SLC couples. Making a 10 million donation for Chongwon-gun entrance ceremony. Victory in the UCI case. Yesterday, we had a Hyojeon Sports and Music Festival. Oh, that is actually true mother expecting that create a culture of heaven. It's amazing. Yesterday, we had a festival, sports, and also nighttime we had a music festival. Uh, how can I explain the music festival? Really, that is a heaven's culture. The second gen showing, so it's much different. Everybody enjoy, everybody support, and everybody love care each other. Like that, I felt in the music festival and the sports festival. So, but that's the, look at this smile. This is a we like to show to the world. We can create even different nationalities. We can still love each other, and children is one same. No matter where they come from, they all the children of heaven, and they pray together like this. If So this is we like to create, we like to show to the community and state and nation, we can build such a wonderful community, beyond the intergeneration, beyond the races and religion. And so I hope, I wish, the next year we will show to the world amazing, amazing miracles happen centering on Korea next year. So August 10th, this Sunday, is very important. This is not only the matching supporters training. This is for everyone, as I shared already. And I hope everyone get hope after attending this workshop. Oh, my children can go to the cosmic blessing. Even this case, that case. We can do it. Something you will get some hope. And we like to send all our blessed children, all our branches, we like to send to the Korea. So please register online, online option available, and please, at the Christian Church from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And also starting August 17, Master Naoki would like to share blessed life witnessing training. Sorry, the witnessing training, but this is really helping for you and guiding your guest, your spiritual children. And then, Master Naoki won't show so much about the content of the divine principle, more like a life coaching, life coaching uh, content. But this is really helping the everyone, no matter they believe God or not, but everyone can, I think the interest to receive this kind of the coaching uh, uh, process. So please join this Saturday, August 17, I think 8 weeks. And I would like to exactly to follow these 8 weeks we learn to practice to our spiritual children or our guest contact. And this coming Sunday, Reverend Gera will invite us the 12:30 to 2 p.m. the conference room. So we'd like to discuss about how we can reach to the civil leaders or policeman, the fireman, and what is the plan after they receive the award, Ambassador of Peace or Parents' Day Award, how we can care of them to connect to the next level. That we like to discuss with our Reverend Gera. So please join the UPF meeting. Oh, this is already without. Okay, I would like to invite Mr. Sprague, the representing player.
Long meeting, short prayer. Good morning, everybody. Please join me in prayer. Good morning, Heavenly Parents. Another glorious and beautiful day. We're so happy to be alive to share this day with you and with each of us, each other. And we hope and pray that the world will be full of beautiful and glorious days, and we will see the time of peace on earth and goodwill towards men. This dark history of warfare and hatred and racism and all these evils that have plagued mankind has to come to an end. We are on the brink of destruction, self-destruction, and only the true parents and the truth and divine principle of truth and God can save us. So I pray that here we are in Chungshing Wan, we have the power of Chungshing Wan, we have the power of our prayers and our effort. We will see the kingdom of God be in our lifetime. I pray we have the faith to think like Mother thinks, to think about things that we can't think that we never conceived before, to have ideas that we could not believe before, and that we will see the kingdom of God on this earth in our lifetime. I pray we can bless all my brothers and sisters on this call. Let's have a great and glorious day, a great and glorious week. Let's bring victory to God and true parents, and let's see the kingdom of heaven on this earth. I offer this prayer in my name, Steve Sprague, blessed and true family. God, you.
Thank you. Let's join together in prayer. You can unmute yourselves.
Our Heavenly Parent, victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, we are indeed grateful for the wonderful guidance Mother gives us, perspective about others.
Heavenly Father, true Father, for Mother's Health. All these tragedies,
Story of
tragedy of life,
and of course,
The determination of saying yes to
so tired to see when you know this is never your plan, never your intention, never your ambition. That this is not God's idea. Right? It's not real. This is not human nature. This is not movie at all. They are corrupted systematically. We have all of us that they are fooling us, fooling you. That the peacemakers that's fighting against the corruption that seems that have doing all of that. That the people will wake up. We pray that the old men will dream dreams and young men will have visions. The people will wake up and will hear the truth.
so much to do.
Pray for truth. And build eternal good. It was such a horrible course of life.
Please guide us and
It's our reality. Yes. And to fall. Pray that what your father, love to know what your father's done, what your mother has done. Need to revive God that's people shows that we pray that this will grow with every one of us. Thousands of more people, money, everything. Keep going. The vision to believe. Mother believes. Vision to believe. the kingdom of heaven is possible. But you cannot believe it. It's something better to believe. Let's not be realistic. Let's not be pragmatic. Let's be realistic.
Wonderful church.
The day we pray that
Thank you, Heavenly
Unleash
Father.
the power of God. That God's Spirit can move like mighty waters across the sea. We can see things we have never
Let me pray for
we can hear things we've never heard. We can perceive things that we never
our
done.
student.
Yes, so. Yes, so.
Okay, thank you so much, brothers and sisters, for joining us today for our morning devotion. I hope you have a great day and see you tomorrow. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Good
How we doing,
morning, Thomas
Sebastian?
and
Oh,
Alexis. God bless you. Caroline.
Happy